Well, hello everybody, and this is Auntie, and let's talk about love after lockup. Child with the tea. They are coming back in January of 2026. Tonight we're going to meet the cast, and we're also going to talk about Miss Monique, who took to social media, TikTok, exactly, to talk about her coming back, why she's coming back, and who she's coming back with. Are y'all ready to talk about this? Rudolph said yes. A sweet old auntie. Thank you, subscribers, and my listening and viewers. All of y'all who have been here through the long. Shall we get into it? Oh, yes, we shall. It's time for Auntie to rise. Sweet old. It's time for Auntie to rise. Oh, yeah. It's time for Auntie to rise. I had a great day today, and you had a great day today on purpose. One of our favorite shows is coming back, and I am so excited about it. It is Love After Lockup season forever. Okay. Yes, it is. Y'all, we have our old time favorite Monique coming back, and I am going to be sharing with you all some of her um, comments, concerns, and the tea of it all about her arrival, who she's dating, why she's dating him, and all of that kind of stuff. But before then, we're going to meet the cast, shall we? So it appears that Starcasm has the cast out there for us, and we're gonna meet them real quick, okay? Shall we? Oh, yes, we shall. Let me share my screen. This is coming from Starcasm. Shall we got Love After Lockup? They got a new pick and everything. You can't escape love. Love After Lockup. Love During Lockup. Love During Lockup, y'all, is returning to WeTV with a new season Friday, January 26th, streaming same day on All Reality and AMC. And honey, we have 6 new couples on the show. Are y'all as excited as I am? I'm so excited about it. Hold on, let me frame this. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can frame this a little differently. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, there we go. All righty. So the first couple that's coming back, that's coming is Emily and Justin. Emily works as a professional Kirsten in Nevada, balancing motherhood, sex work. What? Wait a minute, what? What? And a long distance relationship with her incarcerated boyfriend, Justin. Her line of work is a constant source of tension in their relationship, and when Justice discovers his parole has been denied, the relationship suffers even more heartache. Back in Pennsylvania, Emily is pulled deeper into Justin's world, meeting with his grandmother, and two exes determined to come between them, with secrets and jealousy spilling out while Justin spirals to accept his new fate inside. Will Emily and Justin ever find their chance to be together? That's going to be interesting. Next, we got Callie and Michael. She look old, and he looks young. She's a they're former high school sweethearts, three-time divorcee Kaylee and inmate Michael reconnected years later and decided to make things official with the marriage. Michael is committed to managing their money and doesn't know that Kaylee has maxed out multiple credit cards in both of their names, overspending on Michael and not paying off debt. With feuding moms and concerned children and a long awaited homecoming on the horizon, can their families put aside their differences and support the couple before Michael's release? Lord. Asia and Michael. Child, he look like he 100 years old. What are we doing here? He look like he 100. He, that's him. Let me blow him up. Hold on, let me blow him up. Child, that's hair. That is hair on his head. Oh my God. What? While searching for love online, Asia never expected to fall for big, burly farmer Michael. But because he told her his release was just around the corner, Asia, or even Aisha, went all in. Having never met in person, Asia and her best friend go on a road trip that leads them down a mysterious path that slowly uncovers the truth about Michael's family, his land, and his sentence. Will her determination pay off, and will her man win her man a chance at freedom, or will the relationship crumble under the weight? That's gonna be it. Monique and Titus. Look at Monique's new man. Y'all, I can't wait for y'all to see what this girl said. Oh my God. Monique. Now, he definitely ain't no Derek, that's for sure. Derek may have been ignorant, but he was good looking. Okay? Well, I mean, all right. Since her split from Derek, Monique has undergone a major transformation. She lost 100 pounds, relocated to Ohio, and found a new love interest, Titus, whom she's never met in person and who is currently incarcerated. The move hasn't been easy as Titus wants to keep tabs on Monique. After Titus admits he's not certain of their future together, will Monique finally agree to meet him in person and put their issues behind them? I don't know, because we all know that when she was dating Derek, she never went to go and see Derek in prison. Do y'all remember that? Monique never went to go and see that man in prison. Hold on, let me fix this. Let me do an autocorrect. There we go. Oh my God. Rich and Felicia. Rich believes he's found the woman of his dreams. For years, he had reoccurring dreams about a beautiful woman he loved, who happened to be incarcerated. Determined to find her, Rich searched online and stumbled across Felicia, who looked exactly like the woman from his visions. Child, I can't. I ain't gonna be able to do this. Y'all know who he looked like? He looked like the guy that got all of the babies. Is his name Nick Cannon? He got a Nick Cannon type of look to him. Don't he, y'all? He looked like Nick Cannon. Let me blow him up for y'all. Hold on. Y'all, this man look like Nick Cannon in the mouth. That mouth look like Nick. Oh my God. In prison since 2017, Felicia hasn't known adulthood on the outside, hasn't been in a relationship since she was a teenager. While Rich has been married, with her release quickly approaching, will Rich and Felicia's connection overcome their differences once they're together on the outside? Child, and here go Bonita and Goddess. Wait a minute, what? Bonita and Goddess and Diamond. Child, we ain't got no three. No, we don't have another couple that's three different women. I mean, two different women with one man. Diamond is a self proclaimed player, even during his prison sentence. While incarcerated, he connected with his former hairstylist, Goddess, and they decided to leap into a new relationship. What Goddess doesn't know is that Damon, oh, I'm calling him Diamond, it's Damon. Sorry, y'all, is still engaged to his baby's mother, Benita. I ain't got it to do. I ain't got this to do. We doing this again. She doesn't know that Damon is still engaged to his baby's mother, Benita, who has been faithfully waiting on him. Oh my goodness. He's juggling both of these women because he can't choose between them and wants them all to be together. Shall not the sick sister wife. Benita, okay, wait a minute. With the help of his mother, he's even staging two separate release dates to keep up the ruse. However, Benita has secrets of her own. She sold over $100,000 of Damon's belongings. While Damon be able to keep relationships with both women? Will he even be able to keep one? Child, I ain't got. Are you freaking serious? Oh, this gonna be a good season. Now, I believe that the first couple that we saw, the gentleman is deceased. I think that he passed away in prison. I believe that that was the first couple. Let me go back and see. I think it was, y'all. They found him in the bed. Was it just? Yeah, it was Justin. And I think that people been dragging Emily downtown to on social media. Y'all let me know if I'm right or if I'm wrong, if it's another couple. But I think that that's the couple where the guy that lost his life and everything in prison. I wonder whether or not it was, under suspicious terms or what in the world happened. But anyway, y'all, that is the couple. They'll be back on January 16th. And yeah, I can't wait to see that. All righty, y'all. So let's go into Monique. So as we all know, Monique is dating her little man Titus. And she took to social media to talk about it. And we're gonna talk about it with her, shall we? Oh yes, we shall. Y'all let me know, get them fingers ready downtown to the chat while we listen to what Monique got to say about coming back to the show.
Hey y'all, get ready with me while I do my makeup and address a few things that has been mentioned in my comments lately. If you don't already know, I'm going to be on this season of Love During Lockup that's airing next month in January. And there has been so many questions and comments about whether I'm going to be doing this show with the inmate that I was on the show with previously. And spoiler alert, no, I am not. I have a new
We know
man
you
and
know
I
the
am
dirt.
so excited to share this journey again with y'all. I am a very, very private person and I really don't post my personal business, but I'm going to allow y'all in my business one more time and we gonna see how this
What?
gonna go. I know y'all think I'm crazy
Oh,
for
we right.
dating somebody that's incarcerated for the second time, but there's no but. I am crazy. But I can say one thing for sure. This relationship is nothing like the last. Y'all be judging me just because this is the second relationship that y'all know of me being in with someone that's in prison. But I don't be saying nothing about y'all being on y'all second, third, and fourth, and fifth baby daddy.
Not there.
Leave me alone. I left every relationship with no kids. So a win is a win. And because this is my second relationship of being with somebody who's incarcerated, people feel like that's all that I date. But no, after my last relationship when I was single for a bit, I was dating men who were free. There's a lot of things that you guys do not know about me, and that's why I'm so excited for this season to start. When I first started the show, show 3 years ago, I was very insecure, very unhappy. I was miserable. I just wasn't myself. And with this season, there's been so much growth within me. I've gained so much confidence. Y'all gonna see a difference in my mood, how I am in my relationship. And I'm just so excited for y'all to see the real me. When you have somebody that brings out the best in you and that wants to see you grow and succeed, that is the best you could ask for out of anybody in any kind of relationship. There's a huge misconception of women who date men in prison. People automatically assume that they have low self-esteem or that they don't love themselves. And I can honestly say this time around, that is not the case for me. Like, look at that glow. You cannot tell me I am not happy or at my best self. I can't wait for the season to start so y'all can meet my man and just to see like the overall growth in me and what I've been up to for the past year and a half. And yeah, this is going to be a good season. So tune in next month in January, y'all. Bye.
Monique, you made so many contradictions. You came up there and said that you was happy, and you used to have low self-esteem. And then you said that women, a lot of women date men because they have low self-esteem, and you don't. Which one is it? Do you got low self-esteem or no? I am going to be honest like hot water on. I always said, right, or at least I said in a couple of videos, that I thought that Monique and Derek were like the most interesting couple. I thought that Auntie, Nicole, and the other girl that he was dating, I thought that they were one of the most interesting couples on Love After Lockup. Let me tell you, the streets are going to be ablaze because I know that there have been some things that have been going on with Monique and Derek. Evidently, they were at a barbecue or something like that together. And, Derek was like having some, was trying to get her arrested and stuff like that. But honey, this is going to be hot as a firecracker and I can't wait. Now, Monique, then, okay. Secondly, Monique can do some makeup. She can make herself absolutely beautiful. It's not like Monique is an ugly woman or anything like that, but she can beautify herself like nobody I have seen on this daggone Love After Lockup platform, like, period. Monique is just absolutely gorgeous. But why she's dating another prisoner, let's hear from the horse's mouth. Monique.
Come across no good men. Like, just because they're free, that don't make them better. The only difference is, okay, cool, you got free will, and that's about it. Like, y'all need to stop with that bullshit. Like, and guess what? If it comes to a point to like where I'm no longer happy with this man in prison, then if we don't work out, that's absolutely fine. Ain't nothing wrong with a relationship not working out. You don't own people. I don't own that man. Like, it's okay. If a relationship don't work out, it's okay. You just move right on to the next. No, I do not have any living children. So if I decide to date an inmate, that's fine because I'm not flaunting an inmate in and out in my kid's life if I did have kids. But y'all judge me because I date an inmate and I'm single and no kids. But y'all don't be judging these women who be having kids and having these prison men think that they daddies and all type of weird ass shit. Like,
No, Monique, we judge all of y'all. What is it with Monique attacking women who have multiple children? I don't understand how that equates, right? Like how that Help me understand. She wants you to judge her by the same measure. You judging me because I date men in prison, but you're not judging these women who got multiple kids. What does one have to do with the other? I am so confused while she is using this as a comparison to what she's doing. And the thing about it is, if you feel like what you're doing is what you're doing and that's your business, okay, so then that's your business, Monique. Like, I don't like what? If don't be ashamed of it and don't feel like you got to drag somebody else down because they have children. We gonna judge all of y'all, especially on Love After Lockup. We absolutely gonna. Why is your man in jail? Let me see if I can do a little research real quick. That's fine. Let's see if I can find something real quick. Let me see something. Are they using Monique's address? Yup. Hold on. We're gonna dig a little bit. Let me see if I can find him real quick. Let's see if this is him. Let me do a picture search. Hold on, y'all. Let me look at Monique's boyfriend. Hold on. This the same guy? No. Hold on, y'all. Trying to see if we can find somebody that look like them. Is this him? Is this the same guy? We go back to his picture. No, that ain't him. But it look like it. Hold on, y'all. I'm looking. Is this him? Let me get this dude's name. Hold on, y'all. Titus Dominique. Crew. Now they got this guy on here, Thomas Dominique, y'all. How old is he? Update: arrest made after shots fired in downtown Circleville, July 6th. This guy's 39 years old. Hmm. Y'all, I got this guy up, but I'm not sure. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the eye. But it don't look like the same guy, but this guy don't have no hard charges and may be getting out. But I don't think they got the same eyes or mouth. Let me go back to the nose. But he look a little scruffy. He ain't got the same mouth though. Let me see. Let me go back and see. Let me look at the ears. No, I don't know if this the same dude. Oh, I'ma find out. No. Be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. Oh my God, this makes me so mad. I don't know why my iPhone, excuse me, y'all, why it is reading my messages aloud. I was in something else and it was reading my messages aloud. I don't need everybody to know what's going on in my daggone line. It did that earlier. The hell? Y'all gonna have to show me how to get that off. Anyway, y'all, what y'all think about it? This guy shot some fires. Shot some gun, shot a gun, but he ain't killed nobody. It looked like it was some type of dispute. He shot they arrested him after he shot some fire he fired off in Circleville, Ohio. July 6th of 2024. He was engaged in a dispute in a parking lot adjacent to the main street, and he brandished a firearm and discharged several rounds into the ground. And his name is Titus. And the only reason why I pull him up in Ohio is because that's where Monique moved to. But it don't look like the same guy because this guy look old and scruffy. But when you out there doing what you do with the woo whoop and the boop boop boop, you could be looking any kind of way. You know, you understand what I'm saying? She wouldn't be dating somebody and be on the show that got a long term. Or I would be picking this guy that did a homicide in 2021. His name is Titus Crittenden. He 26 too. But his nose don't look like Monique's man. Yeah, they got total different facial features and everything. So that ain't him. We'll find out though. And then Monique got the audacity to be talking, maybe your man got, he out and he got free will. Free will is everything, boo. You want to be with somebody who got free will. Poor Monique. Poor Monique. Poor Monique. Anyway, these are the couples that are coming up. Like I said, I think it's already some tea and stuff like that is downtown on the streets. But we'll find out, y'all, won't we? Oh, yes, we will. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Monique is, out there spreading her own tea. And let's hope that she's open because Monique says she private, but yet Monique is on a show. Where they do that at? Anyway, if you're a member, make sure you got your notifications on because we're going live in about 15 minutes. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. Bye, y'all.